with overwhelming force. We'll take 4 for the price of 2. And a tower on top of that? That's just some cherry right there. But Duke, following the exact same build as you do on the position 1. Moving over to Radiance. I don't really believe the Sabaton will build any kind of aura items, except maybe like a later game AC if we get there. But generally, yeah, the Radiance in and of itself is just a good burn item, and farming item, and good tempo item all around. I would not mind a Vlad's personally, you know, it's just a good measure of right click life steal on top of everything, but you know, to each their own. Most people do believe that just the Mask of Madness in and of itself is just efficient enough for the Sven. But yeah, Stonebank gonna get caught out on the bottom lane. Bramble Maze after seeing Ring Chain, and the Blade Mail Moonlight is just gonna walk in at the Celestial Hammer Light, but the Remnant moves on forward, and Sleight of Fisted. There's the Dawnbreaker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, after the arcade, after the arcade game in the Bear, you know, just saying Dawnbreaker always makes me think of a Ballbreaker in general. I really, really wish that game would actually be real. That would be a nice little nod to the show. Hope everyone actually has seen Season 4. I think it was quite a masterpiece. Although, some of my other Dota friends have hardly disagreed. They're feeling like the plot is just not moving along fast enough. But yeah, we are Dota players. We're just kind of impatient, aren't we? Stack farming going through on Team Lynx, as that will definitely equalize the playing field just a little bit in terms of net worth, if nothing else. As Jesus moving back onto the Midas to at least try and keep up the pace, but Crystallize dictating a fast tempo. Only 1,200 net worth difference between the two carries. Well, let's see if Passionate can actually close up that play. As of course, Melojoule is still ahead of the Ember Spirit in terms of net worth. And that will definitely account to something, especially around these power rune plays, as QBFY will be forced to take out the regen rune for himself. Could not let the steal happen. 3-man smoke up. But Duke being eyed up right now. But the abandon will not give them the pleasure. Easiest TP home of his life. As the plan is drawn, let's see if Krekker's little scribble on the minimap will come to fruition. They want Jezu, and they want him now. No smoke, no nothing. They are going with the approach. They're perfectly aware that Team Lynx has mostly moved around on the bottom side of the map, so Vision is definitely on their side. As out goes the Terrorize, in goes the Remnant. Here comes the Solar Guardian, but Duke is just swimming in the light. With the Burrow time, he's been having a lot of fun. Another Shadow Wave just to save him, but it's not happening. Not today. As QBFY gonna get Shallow Graves. Crystallized looking for the turnaround. Nice stun with the Stormhammer as they will catch one. Shadow Realm Dark Willow is still looking to survive. The Nothel projection keeps on chasing as Jesus gets the hell out of dodge, but Stonebank, John Yu Pro looking to be in a little bit of trouble. Felony thinking of jumping in to help out, but the Dawnbreaker will be broken. 2 cores for the price of 1. Passionate once again coming out on top.
Dire's top tower is feeling its mortality.
18 kills in 18 minutes. Passion UA are on a roll. Wrecker looking to finish off the Glimmer Cape before he moves over to the Shard. Well, it will definitely be the big counter to the Global Silence once it is out. This QBFY wanting a Yule Scepter of his own. And only needs now the recipe to be delivered on the Willow. So we're getting our neutral items. Searing Signet is coming back into popularity. It's actually pretty good to see that not everyone's just building out Sister Shrouds. Leveling up those till the end of time. And we do see a Brigand's Blade on Crystallize as well. But yeah, a little bit of burn from QBFY and Moonlight. Always a fun thing to see. No mandatory mana draw, only one on Batyuk. And of course the Essence Ring for the extra heal on Melajul and Cracker. Well, let's see. Crystallize. Now comes the Terrorize. Onto Stonebank. Good break onto the Dawnbreaker once more. The 4-man rotation up top is paying off. Can they do it? Make it happen on the bottom? They have done it in the past. It's a Burrow time. Clicks on through onto Jezu. The Shallow Grave appears, and Jezu knows he's in trouble now. The Stormhammer flies. No TPing away from here, my friends. As Batyuk will eventually die from the Doom, but who cares? They will get 2 kills for that. B-Body is a small price to pay for all this gold. Crystallize getting closer and closer to that BKB now. But yeah, still the net worth lead advantage is only at 3,000 gold. And there's still 2 more tier 1 towers to go. On the Passion UA side, can Team Lynx mount up any kind of comeback? Their pick-off attempts are just not that great. I mean, even though their all-out fighting capabilities should be favoring them, it's not as straightforward as you'd think. Global Silence available along with the Solar Guardian. Crystallize, looking to break some smokes. To break some hearts. Batyuk coming in with the appearance. The Sentry Wards are not overlapping each other, but Crystallize finds the angle, blinks forward. Here comes the Solar Guardian. Out comes the Global Silence. They're in trouble now. QBFY can't throw himself in the air once he's just constantly chain stunned. Out comes the Terrorize, but it will be a miss. Stonebank looking to turn this around. Jezu. Onto the chase. They will get QBFY and Moonlight. Good with the catch. Yes, the creeps get the kill, but still, a kill is a kill. 2. For so far, none. Team Lynx, they gotta keep up the aggro as Crystallize will be stuck. Stormhammer down and ripped to shreds. The Aphotic ain't gonna be enough. He will still take Melody to the grave with him, but that is 3 for naught. As Batyuk is next. 4 down. Let's see the team wipe. Team Lynx won it, and they won it yesterday. Taking the advantage in the game for the 3rd time now. They're trying to hide with the Glimmer Cape. But in the end, Melajul will take the kill. Astounding team wipe indeed for Team Lynx. Paying 2 for the price of 5. That is definitely a turn they're going to be happy with. It is the team fight combo we talked about during the draft. Global Silence into that Solar Guardian is definitely not something you can underestimate. But Passion UA a little bit too confident, not waiting for the BKB of the Sven, and wanting to hunt down the enemies before they engage with the Tormi. Having used almost everything in the tank, Team Lynx will back off.
Radiant's middle tower is losing its.
Although they still have the Doom and the Solar Guardian, so yeah, maybe they're just putting way too much weight on that Global Silence.
Radiant's bottom tower is fading.
Yeah, after Tormentor, put the shard onto QBFY. Not the one you truly want, but it's not bad to have. Or Brambles around the Cursed Crown. And generally, yes, you do absolutely prefer the Dazzle one. over the Dark Willow shard, but it is what it is. It just means Cracker will need to buy his own.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But we'll see if he does it before he actually acquires the Guardian Greaves.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Last tier 1 on the Radiant side will fall as Jezu
Radiant's top tower
just cuts it in half. As the Echo Saber is starting to come out on the Doom as well. He is gunning for that Harpoon build. Same time, Melajul looking to finish up his Kaya Sange post Manta style. Let's see if he can purge off anything with that. It's good against the chains. It's good against Shadow Poison in and of itself, and the Brambles as well, by the way. But yeah, all in all, it does seem like a little bit of an unconventional build. You'd rather have that Orchid, you know, to shut down the Ember, or just, you know, to get that Dispel, go for a BKB. But he is looking to stack it up with a BKB as well, so let's see it pay off.
tower is under attack. Dire's
Last tier 1 tower of the game is actually going to fall down on the bottom. Team Lynx not really looking to react just yet. Roshan sitting pretty on the bottom pit for another 15 seconds. Let's see if Team Lynx are actually setting up for something, or do they just like hanging out on the bottom side of the map. A lot of confusing drawings by QBFY and Jezu, by the way. This Passion UA looking to just approach their own triangle right now, but Tuke baiting in with the TP. Burrow time will be activated. He's just dancing around Jezu, knowing full well that he's